guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Franny and it is Halloween today. Happy Halloween. I'm here with a quick DIY wreath for your door to surprise those trick-or-treaters. I am going to make sure to leave in the description box below all the supplies I used. So I'm going to start off with this green floral wreath that I found at Dollar Tree. And I also purchased this webbing at Dollar Tree. It does come with 4 black plastic spiders already attached to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just remove those spiders. And I'm going to open the webbing and place it over the floral wreath just to see how much of it I would like to use. As you can see, there's a lot of webbing that comes in this small pack, and it's easy to multiply it, so it is very easy to just use a little bit of it and make it seem like you use a lot. So that's exactly what I did. I just went ahead and just cut a small piece off of the pack, and I'm just going to start stretching it out. And as you stretch it out, you can see how it starts giving you that webby effect. So I'm just going to stretch it out all over the wreath, and I'm going to wrap it around. I just want to see how this looks and see if maybe I like this look or if I want to use a little bit more or less. I'm actually liking the way this looks, so I'm going to just start spreading it out a little bit more and possibly just cut off what I don't need. I went ahead and grabbed my big spider that I'm going to place in the middle here, and I'm just measuring it to see how it looks, if I like it smack in the middle or a little bit lower. I also have one of these roses, eyeball roses, that I did also find at Dollar Tree. If you haven't seen my Dollar Tree haul, go ahead and check it out. The link is in the description box below. But it looks like I can go ahead and remove the eyeball from the flower, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and just spread this out a little bit more and just cut off, like I said before, what I won't need. I'm going to go ahead and just flip over the wreath and just hot glue the webbing to the back. Now, since the webbing is thin, you might want to grab a tool or something to press down the webbing into the hot glue. I went ahead and I just grabbed this sponge brush that I have, and with the wooden end of it, I went ahead and pressed down. But I am kind of used to getting burned with the hot glue, so for the rest of the wreath, I did just press it down with my fingers. I don't suggest that if you don't use hot glue all the time like I do. These extra pieces that I'm cutting off right now is because it did make the wreath look a little bit lumpy after I glued it down. I am going to go ahead and see if the spider looks better in the front or the back. I also do have these string lights that I purchased at Dollar Tree. It is a yellowy orange type color, and I think it would look very good on this wreath. So I'm just measuring the spider. I actually like it better in the front, so I'm trying to see where I can actually hot glue it down, and it looks like that spot there is just perfect. So I went ahead and hot glue the back 2 legs and also the little, I guess, butt to the wreath. I just held it down, put a little bit of pressure, make sure that it was stable. And it looks like it stuck really good. I did have some Spanish moss left over from my previous video where I did a Halloween decor. And I'm just sticking that into the webbing, kind of lifting the webbing a little bit and just sticking it in there. I wanted to kind of give it like a nest type of feel to it. So that's why I'm adding the Spanish moss to it. So I like the way this came out. It looks pretty cool. I went ahead now and just took off the eyeball out of the rose, and I am gonna place it over the Spanish moss there. I'm gonna put some hot glue on the back there and just press down firmly, making sure the glue gets down also to the wreath. I went ahead and just cut a little bit of webbing off, and I'm going to place it over the eyeball just to kind of give it that effect that it's in there and it's wrapped with all that Spanish moss. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the black spiders that comes with the webbing. I believe it's only 4 of them, so I'm just going to place them randomly on the webbing there as best as I can. So I'm just going to add webbing wherever I feel where it's needed, or just to cover a little bit more. So you'll see me hot gluing a little bit of pieces there, here and there. So it looks like I'm all done. So it may be time to add the lights. I'm just rearranging the spiders a little bit. So I'm going to set the lights around the back to see how I like them. It looks like I could just put them in a circular position and I think it will look fine. So that's how it looks with the lights on. Here I just turned off my lighting for you guys so you can see the true color of the light, and I love the way it looks. So now I'm just going to hot glue, just put little dots of hot glue to the wreath. I'm just going to attach it there. And I'm only putting small dots because I will be taking this apart. I'll be taking the lights apart to use it for something else or to store it for another time. Now I'm just going to take the battery pack that comes attached to the string lights, and I'm going to put 2 dots of hot glue, 1 on each side, and make sure that I press down very firmly onto the wreath to make sure that it stays. I do have these small black branches that came with the roses that I bought at Dollar Tree, the eyeball roses. And I only have 2 left, so I'm taking both and I'm just sticking them there in front of the wreath on top. I'm going to just cut some extra webbing and I'm going to spread it out. Like I said, this webbing is so easy to multiply, so I only cut a small piece and I'm just wrapping it around. Just make sure that I get a little bit of webbing all over the little spiders and also the big spider, and making sure that it's nice and full. This is how it looks up close. Everything came out very nice. I like the way this came out. Now I do have a ribbon that I'm going to use to hang over my door. You can use a wreath holder. They do sell those at Dollar Tree and pretty much any craft store as well. I decided to use this string just for the sake of the video. Originally, I did want to use fishing line, but for demonstration and for the camera to pick it up, I decided to use this white ribbon, which was actually very easy to use and to slip through all the webbing. I was able to go ahead and make sure to tie a good knot and to cut off any extra string from the back. I really like the way that this came out, and as you can see, we still have lots of webbing left over. I went ahead and took the rest of that webbing and decorated the rest of my door, and this is how it came out. I'm really happy with the results. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this last minute Halloween DIY, please go ahead and annihilate the like button down there. Make sure that it turns blue. Don't forget to also share and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.